Hey, it's Coffee to Your Labrish with Mona Indefatigable Heights once again. Good afternoon. It is lunchtime Labrish. Okay, guys. So today, I wanted to talk about the my last update. I was supposed to do this live yesterday. I'm a little behind. I am going to have to go get the tea, and I have to keep giving you updates on the famous twin situation because it just doesn't stop and it just doesn't end. So the famous twins, there's an update. So it wasn't one person that died, it was two people that died, and somebody went to the hospital in critical condition. I don't know if the third person has died now. Apparently, they were hanging out on the street with the father and everybody, and um some guy came up and he was like trying to hang on the block, and the father was like, you can't be here. And they had words, and the guy pulled out his hammer and the father pulled out the hammer, and they both went at each other, and then um hammer the John the thing, you don't know where it go. And so they both, it was a little altercation, and the father got shot and killed. And then there was a female out there that got shot. She was in critical condition in the hospital last time I checked last night. So after work today, I'm gonna go ahead and catch up on the tea, because I know that I think either Ali or Sway from Jerry, you have my phone? Google which one here. Google which one of them went live to tell her story. Both of them were going live. It's been a lot of lives back and forth. They're crying, they're bawling, they saying they can't believe it. They weren't really saying anything up until last night when I went to bed. They weren't really saying anything about what really happened. Apparently now, the boyfriend, Sway boyfriend, left to go find the shooter of the dad, and he went to some house and he shot a 74-year-old man, and the 74-year-old man is now dead. He went to the wrong house and killed the wrong person, and so now it's two people dead and the young lady who is in the critical condition. So it's touching so many lives. I don't know if there was a $500,000 payout. I am going to give you the update this evening. I think if I feel rested enough, I'll do an update on the show. I think I might go live on Instagram tonight just to give you some of the tea and introduce myself on Instagram, so I can break out of my little shell, because I still have my little nervousness, which I'm always going to have, because I do have that introverted side of me that I'm having to bypass in order to do this. So, Sway on one of her lives was saying that she was running from the man from December 2020. Her father saved her life. People don't understand what's going on. They don't know what happened. They don't know the true story. When she was in the car, in the police car, because they took her away in the police car. I don't know if she was released. They took her away in the police car. According to JordanThriller.com, the tragic story of famous twins becoming enemies over money came to a tragic end. Ali and Sway's father was shot and killed, and it appears one twin thinks the other is a culprit behind the murder. In the aftermath of his death, a video showing Sway Bentley in a police car as her twin sister Ali accuses her of killing their dad went viral on social media. Ali kept calling Sway greedy, which insinuates that the altercation was over money. The feud allegedly started when there was this rumor of a $500,000 occurrence. In the car, both of them were crying somewhat, but the one in the car, Sway, she was a little bit less repentant. Witnesses claim that police arrested both the twins, although there's only one video of Sway in a cop car. JordanThriller.com says, here is where Sway Bentley reveals that Ali got $500,000 and kept it secret, and there's a video of the live. And there are videos of the different things that were going on in their story. This is not the one. So that's just the backstory. So when she was in the backseat of the car, Sway said, free me, man. That's all I'm saying. Free me. That's all I'm saying. She said, free us. That's all I'm saying. So that leads me to believe that there is some type of, get the phone, Jared. There's some type of, something going on, and they said they arrested both twins. So this story deserves to be watched. It's going to be followed. We're going to find out exactly what happened, because it is trending right now. All right. In addition to that, it was a news report that gave the WKRG News, I believe it was, WKRG Alabama News, gave the report about the Alabama twins, and that there was somebody else that died, and how the whole story went as far as the law is concerned. Now, I even saw a live where they broke into the twins' house. Somebody broke into the twins' house, ransacked the house, searched the house. I don't know if it's because the twins were said to have gotten this $500,000. Maybe somebody thought in the middle of everything that they would be able to get some of that money or cash in on that. Somebody definitely went in and ransacked the house, ran through it, beat it down, broke it up, tore it up. Yes, and they were on live. I think it was Allie crying like, why y'all do this to me and this and that. So it's a lot going on with that tea. Also, Biz Markie, rest in peace, Biz Markie. Another great artist. As I told you guys, 2020 started the year of the fallen angels, the year of the fallen artists. So fallen stars, fallen angels, fallen people. More of it in the videos. When you see the award shows and you see the artists falling, just know that a couple days later, weeks later, within a time frame, within these solstices and these moons and all types of pagan, types of time frames, there's definitely sacrifices, and there definitely be stars going to be falling. Stars are falling, they have been falling, and they'll be falling. A lot more are going to fall. If we have a award show and it's 10 people going up there and 7 of them are falling from the sky, we know it's going to be like 3 people dying. Like, it's not going to be 1 or 2. Let's just look with me while I watch for that, because my conspiracy theorist is coming out right now, so it's always going to come out. That's just my little take. Rest in peace, Biz Markie. I don't know what's going on with P. Diddy, but P. Diddy was on the internet saying that he, don't want no more bad news. He don't want nobody else calling him, telling him about nothing bad about what's going on with people. P. Diddy said, I ain't 911. Don't call me. If you ain't trying to uplift me, hey, don't call me. Hey, I'm with P. Diddy. If it ain't no good news, don't call me. If you ain't trying to tell me something good, don't call me. I'm tired of bad news. I don't even watch the news. I watch the tea. I see the tea, but I don't watch the news. Too much tears. I cry. Like, especially, like, I went through a spiritual time frame when I first, like, was manifesting, like, my spirituality and coming closer to God and trying to, delve into, what it means to be a child of the Most High, who has come to earth like a, light bringer. I would watch the news and I would see, like, everything would be somebody dying or dead or something in a body or whatever, and I would cry tears, and I don't want to do that, so I don't watch the news. I know some people, like my mom, she keeps her TV on CNN 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I cannot do that. I would practically, like, melt into a ball of emotions. When I was growing up, I was like 7, 8, 9. And I'd be watching a movie with my mom, and she'd be crying. And I'd be looking at her like, why you crying? Like, miss, why are you crying? Are you crying? Are you serious? Like, what? Now, I am, like, watching a movie, and I'm sitting there, and I'm, like, bawling. And my kids are looking at me like I was looking at her. And I'm like, oh, revenge come back. And then now, revenge come back. When revenge turn around and come back by your revenge come back. So revenge come back. Not only that, I don't watch series unless it's like RuPaul's Drag Race, like reality, and 1 or 2 little shows that I like, that I definitely like. Motherland Salem, I love that show. It's the 2nd season out now. I'm excited about it. I am watching Motherland Salem, I'm sorry to say. In addition to that, like, Power and all those stuff that people watch, I don't get involved, because I'm an empath. Like, I'm gonna be picking up the emotions of the people that's damn acting and crying for them and wasting my tears. I ain't doing that. So rest in peace, Biz Markie. I'm with P. Diddy. P. Diddy said, don't call me. I ain't 911. Don't call me to find out what happened. Don't call me to tell me nothing. Don't call me. Don't call me. And that's it for P. Diddy. Whew. Did y'all see Jessica Wu? She was on Tasha K's show. First, she was on her IG, I believe it was. She was trending because she was saying stuff about Cardi B in the music industry. And then she went on Tasha K. I haven't watched Tasha K's show as yet with her, because I'm just like, okay, so was that the intro to the looking for clout? Looking for clout? They looking for clout? Jessie really said that Cardi B signed up to take Nicki Minaj down. Cardi B signed up to be Nicki Minaj's replacement. Cardi B signed up for this job. Okay, so this is not news to us. We saw that. We were there. We watched it. We watched it happen. We watched it occur. And we've been watching it since then. So why are you coming now? Like, this is news or tea. We knew Cardi B was coming for Nicki Minaj's crown when Cardi B was over there in Dubai on the rooftop of the hotel, going live, talking about, the things that you got to do to take the deal and this and that. She was crying. She was talking, and somebody was with her. It was like a Saudi Arabian. And I'm not even going to say that because I don't even know what nationality the man was, but he was like a different nationality. I don't know. And he was like, oh, are you really going to do this right now? Are you going live? Like, whatever they were asking her to do and whatever she was doing in Dubai, she wasn't happy about it. And she made it known, and she went live, and she was complaining because that wasn't the heart of her desire. The heart of her desire is not to come and take Nicki Minaj down. The heart of her desire is to be an artist and to have her art be known all over the world and to be famous and to share her work with everyone else, which is most people's desire. The handlers, or the people that control her or own her or her management, are the ones who tell her what her career path is going to be or which route she's going to take, because they know what makes money and they are marketing the product, which is Cardi B. So for someone to come and say, oh, she signed up for this or she signed up for that, that's what's been going on from beginning of time of music. Artists are there, producers, managers, other powers that be, see the artist, see how they can bring in an artist that can be better than that artist, that can take away some of the clout or the thunder or the shine from that artist, and they push their artists out there and they groom them and format their product, which is the artist, to be, in direct opposition to whatever artist is popping at the time. That's the reason why allegedly Aaliyah died, so that Beyonce could be who she is today, like, allegedly. That's the reason why a lot of artists are not here anymore, or they're not performing, because the artists that came after took their shine. This is the reason why Little Kim and Foxy Brown were at war in the first place. This is the reason why we have so many artist beef. Tajara, can you fix that for me? That's the reason why we have so much artist beef in the industry, because this is manufactured beef. This is public relations. This is PR. This is a stunt. This is what it is. Was Cardi able to capitalize off, marketing herself to be somebody coming for Nicki Minaj's crown? Yes. Did she pretend like she was not coming for the crown? No. Did she come for the crown? Yes. Did she get it? No. Can she do it? No. And that's it for that. That's it for him. 1226. That's it for Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. All right. And Jessie Boo, looking for clout. Jessie, I'm gonna go listen to your show and hear what you gotta say and see if you telling any industry secrets or anything that we really want to hear. How much time?
30:39.
30 gone?
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to talk about Wendy Williams and Ray J. Oh, she's a cougar. I'm a cougar. Cougar. Just call me mama. Just call me mama cougar. Just call me mama, take the young boy them. Just call me mama. I'ma run the young boy them head. AKA Wendy Williams. Not running nobody head. Ray J. The last time I seen Ray J with a high profile person like that was Ray J and Whitney Houston before she died, and she was a damn wreck and a damn mess before she died, and Wendy Williams is a damn wreck and a damn mess right now, okay? Open your eyes, all right? She was creating a lot of waves and a lot of foolishness in the industry and doing something that is not a part of the status quo. Whitney Houston's time had come. They said she was coming back. They said she was rehabbing. They said she was doing good. But she was hanging with Ray J. Now, we all know, allegedly, that Ray J is the industry supplier. Allegedly. When we saw Whitney with Ray J, we knew then that, Whitney was getting her rocks Allegedly, no pun intended. From Ray J. Get her rocks and get her rocks off. They said she's her boyfriend and she's a cougar, and her last scene was filmed with her warring with someone who was supposed to be beefing over Ray J with the cuts on her foot and everything. Growing Whitney Houston warring with some woman in the club over Ray J. Brandy brother. Now we have Ray J with Wendy Williams, a big time drug addict, where everybody know about, where everybody worried about. She outside a step out with Ray J. Where you think I got happen? Allegedly. I'm hoping that we do not see Wendy Williams at the next award show in a hotel laying down below while they're having a award show over her body, sitting in some hotel room. She does not have the caliber, she does not have the standing, and she does not have the level that Whitney Houston had reached when she passed away. Whitney Houston is an American idol. Wendy Williams is an aspiring idol. Okay? She's an idol for people like, myself, people who do like this type of work and in this industry, but like for the world, no. Whitney Houston was an idol for the world. So her death, her demise, and everything broke the world. Wendy, on the other hand, I think you're being set up. Wendy, I think you need to step away from the light, Caroline. Step away from the light, Caroline. Ray J is that light you don't want to be in, Caroline. Wendy, sister, run, sister, run. And that's it for Wendy and Ray J. Bill Cosby and Phylicia Rashad. So, update Bill Cosby. So, Bill Cosby, trending and everything like that, and boom, boom, boom. Come out and everything, Phylicia Rashad. Google Phylicia Rashad. I think I had it up. Phylicia Rashad. I need her job. She's some new promotion head of a school. Quickly. Phylicia Rashad, Bill Cosby. So, Bill Cosby come out and she was happy and she was excited and she went on her platform and she said a great injustice has been fixed or, something of that nature.
Actress, singer, and stage director.
I said Google Phylicia Rashad, Bill Cosby. I know who she is. You have to find the current topic. So I'm training her to be my assistant and she's going to be very good at it and she going to get her little 2 cents and her little $2 and her little allowance for her work because she really do put in the work. She helped me with my, directing. She set up my lighting. She do everything. So Tajera is going to definitely be paid every time she does something for mama. Because you have to pay the people them, because if you don't pay them, I love them, no want nothing to do with your girl. Girl, them even want to help your girl. You sit down around here and you just do it by yourself and you wonder if you do it right and it be a problem and them something. So thank God for she, you? Anyway, so Phylicia Rashad.
Okay.
You put her with Bill Cosby and went down. It should be just the first thing is she. It's a Twitter update. It's so many news. Bring it. Okay. Phylicia Rashad is now the dean of Howard University. Chadwick A. Boseman's College of Fine Arts. So she's the dean of the College of Fine Arts that they just introduced to celebrate and put tribute to Chadwick Boseman. What she did is she tweeted and she said that she thinks that the great injustice was corrected or whatever. And Howard University is saying that her tweet in support of Bill Cosby lacked sensitivity, and the internet is saying that her tweet lacked sensitivity and all of these things. You got to understand, you work with a person for decades and you are beside that person and that person is your friend and you respect that person and you didn't see that from that person, apparently, allegedly. and something like this happens, I wasn't there. I'm saying celebrating him too. I'm lacking sensitivity because yes, there may have been people who have gone through something or may have been abused or mishandled or whatever. However, the law is a law is a law, and they broke the law, and the law is being corrected on his behalf. She has done nothing wrong. She said a great injustice has been corrected. What is this? Did she speak about the woman to say, all you women who said that he was abusing you, you were wrong, you were lying, you were accusing? There was nothing accusatory about her statement. And so I don't agree with the public, the press, and I don't agree with Howard University trying to put that on her. Of course, as a woman, you think about it, and you think about it as like, okay, this happened to women, and all of these things. But at the same time, as a friend, you're also going to respond in that manner as well. And so I'm not mad at Phylicia Rashad. I'm not mad at her. I'm really not. I'm not mad at people's support or lack of support of Bill Cosby, because that's an individual thing. Because to believe is an individual thing. You got to understand, these drugs that they're talking about, the Quaaludes and all of that, those were recreational drugs. Those were the drugs, they were experimental, but those were the drugs that people were using at the time to actually eat, sleep, drink. Like how the Hollywood uses cocaine now, allegedly. Like every Hollywood party that you go to, the cocaine is on the table, the cocaine is here, the cocaine is there. Everybody knows that. I mean, come on. So everybody knew that that's what you use. When they were accepting the pills, they knew the pills because those were the pills of the day. Just like Molly and ecstasy today. Is it illegal? Yes. Are people still doing it? Yes. Are people glorifying it? Yes. Are people talking about it every day? Yes. So, I'm not going to say, my favorite entertainer abused somebody because he gave them Molly. No, they had to not know that they were taking Molly. It has to have legal ramifications in what you have done. So just saying, I gave them the pills doesn't mean that, I was intending to molest or rape somebody or something. This is deeper than where we are. So as I said, I'm going to do a full like half an hour episode on Bill Cosby alone, like delve deeper into the history and everything that I've read and researched and share it with you, because it's a topic that I really am interested in for real. So we're going to go there together. The next thing I wanted to talk about was Sha'Carri Richardson may be disqualified from performing in the Olympics. Sha'Carri Richardson come out the other day. She win the big race and everything, and them talk about it, and them say she do want beat Jamaica, and she want beat this and she want beat that. Good girl of drugs I use. Them say the Jamaica Gleaner come out and said it was marijuana. I can't marijuana. I can't. Marijuana. I can't. I don't know. I don't know what it's saying. Sha'Carri, pride go before a fall. Take your time, mama. Take your time and climb, mama. You are only human is your response, and you are right to say that because you are only human. And you do not deserve the media, the press, everybody else trying to crucify you if you smoke a little blunt or a little spliff or something like that. Good girl, but goody. If you are in the public forum and you are a sports athlete, and you know that it is illegal for you to indulge in certain things because you want to be somebody in the sports industry and you want to go far, you want to race in the Olympics, you don't take no spliff, you go get a little rehab, or you get a washout, or you get something, or you not do it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Sha'Carri, that's all I have for you, honey. I'm going to give you a 5 for this scandalous situation. I pray and hope that you could come back next week and just be detoxed and great. All right. In the news also, Wendy Williams again. Did you see Wendy Williams and Tabitha Brown? Tabitha Brown is the lady who came out and said that she's retiring her husband from being a police officer after 15 years. They have been together for 23 years, and she's retiring him after 15 years. And Wendy Williams says she don't agree with that because the relationship not going to work and this, that, and that because she was the minor man. Wendy, your man did broke when you take him up, and you never too broke. And you build yourself and you reach so far, but your man never build nothing. And you sit down and you carry him the whole time while him never build nothing. What makes sense. Him help you, yes, but apparently you could have do it by yourself because you're still doing it. Whatever you're doing, you're holding it up. And him gone, even though you fault a little bit. Wendy, the woman and her man been together 23 years. Him sit by and make she build herself. And now she gonna sit by and make him build himself, because guess what? She have it. She got it. So she don't need it from him. If he is at the point where when he gets it, he decides to go, she's already got it. Because he let her get there. He let her get that. That's a 10 from me. He gets a 10 and she gets a 10. Ladies, stand by your man. Stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Whoa, stand. Tabitha, stand by him. Stand by your man, good girl. That must say straight, and that's it for me. 10 for them. Girl, I think Kelly Rowland's new song is out. It's called Finally. Finally, it has happened to me. I don't know what's going on with Kelly Rowland. Come grab the phone. Google Kelly Rowland. Is she dating a woman? Like, what's going on? I don't understand. Is Kelly Rowland gay? She came out with a new song for Pride. It's called Finally. It's happened to me. It's a lot of rainbows, a lot of rainbows, and a lot of rainbows. A lot of rainbows. Who is Kelly Rowland dating? I don't know who she's dating, but she's doing a rainbow song. And it's a Pride song. I don't know if she's celebrating Pride or if she's celebrating her relationship or what she's celebrating. I don't know if she's queer baiting. I don't know what's going on. It's a lot of that going to happen now because I don't even think it's queer baiting. It's just, you know, the love that you receive. Like, you share the love. Like, wherever love comes from, that's where you give love. And I believe in that. If I am in the Jamaican nationality, if Jamaican people don't accept me and they don't love me, and Spanish people do, Puerto Ricans, whatever, anything, I'm gonna cater to that demographic. If it's you know, people from, you know, Saudi Arabia that support me, I'm gonna cater to that demographic. I'm gonna play up to it. I'm going to actually be very loving of whoever is giving me that love and appreciation that I'm seeking to make me feel good and fulfilled within whatever I'm doing and within myself. So I don't think it's necessarily queer baiting. I just think that a lot of queer has been more prominent in our environment and in our lives and on our screens and our TVs and in the media, and we're now able to come out and say, hey, we accept that, you know, whatever it is that you do, and, you know, hey, you, happy Pride. And that's what I have to say. I'm gonna give her a 10. I love it. I've seen the clip. I love it. I love her whole makeup, her hair. I love her whole energy. She looks happy. She's not looking sad. She looks like she had some therapy. Kelly Rowland, you get a 10 from me, honey. I know you're going to come back with a whole album for us that's just going to blow us all away. Kelly Rowland, I love you. You've always been my favorite Destiny Child. Yes. RuPaul's Drag Race. I've seen episode 1, 2, and 3 so far. I'm excited about it. She's not dating anybody. Kelly is, I don't know what Kelly is. Maybe she's telling us something. I don't know. RuPaul's Drag Race. I've seen episode 1, 2, and 3 so far. Episode 3 was really good. Raja O'Hara is my breakout star. I'm really looking for her to win RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star Season 6 because she's my favorite. She's been my favorite. She was Season 11 girl. She was awesome, tight. I love her. I love her slangs. I love her confessionals. Everything about her is everything. Her whole being able to make a dress in like 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever that she did last week in her competition flew me away. She's won like 2 challenges so far. She's doing really good. She's like my breakout star. They sent home Jiggly last night, but Jiggly's on a show on TV, and I'm saying to myself like, okay, girl, send home Jiggly because Jiggly ain't come with nothing really. And Jiggly, you're already on TV. You don't need this opportunity. Go away and make one of these girls get it. Brooklyn Heights was on the show last night. I don't know if it was last night or when it showed because I need to check it, but I watched it last night. Brooklyn Heights was a lip sync battle. The lip sync battle was awesome between Raja O'Hara and Brooklyn Heights. Tore the house down. I was fascinated. I had my eyes. I didn't know who to look at. Them bitches killed it. And not only that, they tied. And Raja O'Hara, she winning a lot of money. Girl, gonna come back, girl. Good girl. Got it. All right? That's my winner for the RuPaul's All-Star Season 6 for now. So let's see what's gonna happen with that. All right, and I think that I have completed my list of stories that I wanted to talk about so far. So, of course, guys, I'm going to have to come back maybe later or tomorrow. I'll do a lunch break, Labrish, because I do have to give updates on the Famous Twins after I watch and do research and see exactly what's really going on with that, what the news is saying, what the girls are saying, and what's really happening. I'm also going to have more Bill Cosby update when I come back. And let me just touch on my spiritual corner for about 4 minutes. Spiritual corner today. Spiritual corner today. You have to be able to let go. You have to be able to know when to say no. You have to be able to know when something is over, and you have to be able to release. And if you don't release, then you'll be tied and you'll be bound and you'll be tethered to things that you do not need to be. Check that for me. At all times, I am striving to hold my peace. At all times, I'm trying to hold my peace. I'm trying to cultivate an atmosphere of peace and happiness and love and joy.
47.
Yes, peace, happiness, love, and joy. I have purpose in my heart to spread love, peace, and joy to as many people as I can in any way that I can, as much as I can. So I give you love, peace, and joy. I pray love, peace, and joy for you. I plead love, peace, and joy over you. I plead that when you watch my videos that you will feel love, peace, joy, and happiness, that you will feel light, that you will feel the joy that I feel inside, that you will feel the energy that I feel with, the things that were draining, dragging me, going further and further away and slipping farther and farther away from me, so that I'm able to concentrate and focus on giving you the tea, giving you the spiritual corner, and giving you the messages that you need to receive. We have to be able to sit in silence, because silence is the most important thing for you spiritually. Without silence, you cannot hear. You cannot hear the still small voice inside. I used to always want to be like talking to somebody because I like to talk. And you've seen that I've talked this whole time without like really stopping. So you know I love talk. Yeah, I love talk. You hear that? With the talking, there are things that sometimes people call you, or sometimes people come into your environment, they listen to you, they want to hear what you have to say, they want to hear what your plans are. When you release your plans, the enemy takes them, because the Bible tells you that when the word is released and the spirit release the word, the enemy comes and take it. So keep your secrets to yourself, keep your plans to yourself, keep your objectives to yourself, hold your silence, hold your space. Don't seek validation in outer and exterior places, because it is not there. You have to find it within yourself. I am ready to do this. I am doing this. I am in this moment. All right? I am actively here. I am actively breathing. I am actively in this space. This is a space that you occupy, that you keep, that belongs to you, that no one can take. The voice that you hear, when the voice says don't go, when the voice says sit, when the voice says don't call, don't answer, that is the voice of God. That's that still small voice. You got to begin to learn and hear the voice of God, so you know when God is talking differently from when you're talking, from when your friends are talking, from when people that have passed through your lives, judgments are talking. In the space that I am in clearing and cleansing, purification, and energy clearing. So I have removed all voices. I have removed all attachments. I have removed all bonds and tethers and shackles and fetters, so that I'm able to sit in silence, so I'm able to hear what it is that I want to do, hear the messages that I need to bring forth, and, to commune with myself, because I've never really been able to do that, because I have problems with myself. I'm not happy with everything about myself. Facing myself is not my greatest desire. No. But at some point you have to do that, because we come to earth with a quest, with a vision, with a mission and a motive. And until you learn that mission, motive, purpose, quest, or whatever it is that you came to earth to do, then you are not fulfilling it. And if you're not fulfilling it, you're not fulfilling yourself, and you're not fulfilling your spirit. And you have to learn your spirit. You have to learn yourself. You have to learn to listen to your head. You have to learn to listen and tap into what you are saying. There were times when I had friends and I'm a person I always give friend ride, and I do things like that. I like do things for people, and it doesn't fulfill me really and truly, because sometimes I do it but I don't want to. I just do it because they ask me, and I feel like I should be a good person. And that's not fulfilling to me, because at the end of it, it's taking up my time. I don't really have the time. I don't have the space. I don't have the energy. Why am I doing it? Because I'm doing it in the wrong emotion. I'm doing it from a spirit of obligation, rather than a spirit from a voluntary spirit. And that's the problem. We have to be able to know that what we're doing because we want to, and not because we're being influenced, manipulated, pushed, shoved, or nudged into doing something. This is something that I want you to understand within this spiritual corner. Learn who you are. Learn what your choices are. Choose you. When you choose you, and you've done you, you have satisfied you, and you have made you happy, then you move on to other people. All right. Spiritual Corner for Cafetiere Labrish has been awesome talking to you. I will continue to share my thoughts. I will continue to share Spiritual Corner with you. I will continue to share my journey. Today, this month of July, I am in a place of Thanksgiving. I'm in a place of rest. It's really a place of rest for me, because I've been having, I'm in a battle for since my birthday, the last 3 months I've been battling to get this out, battling to get, past myself, my insecurities, my doubts, my naggings of myself, my little pests, not pests, in my mind that keep me from doing what it is that will make me balance. So I've been fighting so much, and now I am done fighting and I am resting, and I will be sharing my rest with you. The more that I rest, the better I feel, the better I breathe, and the better I am. As I told you, I'm in fasting. I've been in fasting for 3 months. I feel good. I feel clear. Energy's clearing, and I'm getting to where I want to be. So thank you for coming with me. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your love. I manifest and I pray peace, prosperity, riches, health, wealth, and blessings all over you. I want to thank you for speaking with me. I want to thank you for listening to me. Please like, comment, subscribe, drop a comment, send your things that you want me to talk to in my DM. Message me with anything that you would like for me to discuss or bring up. Send me your questions to my Dear Mona segment, Dear Cafetiere Labrish, whatever it is you want to do, we'll talk about. I am here for you. If you want to talk for spiritual upliftment or anything that of that nature, you can also talk to me. I am here for you. Thank you. This is Cafetiere Labrish, and I love you all. Have a great day. Lunchtime is over.